Okay. I know. Alright, good evening. So, this stream, you know what kind of sucks? I had this planned for a while now, and then like, I go to YouTube and I see Review Tech is doing a stream called like Answering Questions. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Now it looks like I'm ripping him off. But no, that's not the case. I actually have been planning this here for a while because I've been getting a lot of comments and questions on some of the videos. So I figured I'd take the time to answer them, but what can you do? Anyway, I figured this would be a good point where a good place I can point someone to. Maybe put like a timestamp. Be like, oh hey, I actually answered this question in this live stream, just go here at this time and you can see the answer. Because some things are hard to type out. Like somebody asked me how I got the mic and the shock mount without it hitting stuff in the back. I'm like, well, I don't know how to. I don't really know how to tell someone that without showing it to them. So I can at least show something like that, and you know, keeps telling me my bitrate is higher than the recommended. I like how the recommended is 2,500 kilobytes per second. That's not very high. I thought, I don't know, whatever. Let's see here. So, let's go to the channel here and look at some comments, and we'll see what's going on here. I don't want to do it through the YouTube studio because then it might not I'd have to make sure I'm always clicking like have not responded or something like that. So what we'll do, switch. Oh, actually the easiest way to do that would probably just go to my channel and go to the videos. Okay, so this video is to help you. Let me take the volume all the way down for that. Nobody wants to hear that. Okay, so a lot of them came from the virtual desktop video. Okay, so here we go. So some people are just saying they like the virtual desktop because it works a bit better. Now this person here says, don't get me wrong, virtual desktop is really great, but you definitely had a faulty link cable or something is wrong with your USB port or something. I used multiple link cables with Quest 2 and 3 in situations with bad Wi-Fi, and the connection was always smooth and clear. Now, I'm not going to say that, oh, everything of mine's perfect and you're wrong, but if you, like, and I mean, this person could be completely right too. But let me move this over here. And if you look it up, just like, is virtual desktop better than link cable? You'll get a lot of stuff like this, or hang on a second, I gotta change. I like how if you misspell something sometimes, it'll give you the actual thing you're looking for, but if you spell it right, it doesn't. Alright, let me type it just again. So, if you look at things like this here, virtual desktop, let's see what they say here in this Reddit thread. There's a fanboy mentality when it comes to virtual just can't quite grasp. The bitrate is low. A lot of people don't like it as much. And some people are still using the cable, right? But then you get like, let's see. I don't want Reddit. Why is everything Reddit? Let me move that over here. Oh, how did I type that in? Let me try. I found something the other day I wanted to read on here. Oh, I hate when Microsoft tries to do that whole like, oh, here's your AI thing. All right, let's try this here. See how like here, let's see what this says. Virtual Desktop and AirLink are both used for wireless VR gaming and offer high quality visuals. Virtual Desktop is a paid product and has more features and slightly better performance than AirLink, which yeah, AirLink is terrible. AirLink is free and has the Virtual Desktop provides more customization options for users to adjust resolution and bitrate, while AirLink automatically optimizes Most people should try AirLink first and move to virtual desktop. See, this isn't what I wanted. I wanted link cable, but the thing is, some people said that maybe virtual desktop is just kind of doing things on its own that I could be setting maybe for the link cable, which is possible. Maybe it's just optimized better for my computer here. I don't know. Let's see, Oculus Link versus virtual desktop. Which one is better? Let's see what this place here says. So I'm really trying to find some real answers here. One is wired, which is Oculus Link, which has officially exited beta, and the other one is wired method, which is using virtual desktop on your Quest. Both come with their own advantages and disadvantages. So let's see if we can find like a hand tracking and latency. The first thing I tested was the latency, and honestly didn't notice any perceivable latency between Oculus Link and let's see, now that's interesting because some people said that they noticed some lag, like with like rhythm games and stuff with the virtual desktop. Let's see, image quality. As you can see in the video embedded below, you can clearly see that the more muted colors on the left are actually of Oculus Link, while the more vibrant rich colors and deeper blacks are virtual desktop. So that's interesting. I mean, it doesn't look too different, but I guess I can see slightly. I mean, if anything, you can kind of see this one better, but I guess the colors are, I don't know. Ease of use, ease of setup, price. I mean, it could just depend on a person's system. Maybe there's settings that need tweaked, you know, in my thing more than you know what I actually have set up. Maybe I just need to go into use the cable and manually change things, where like I said, maybe virtual desktop is just kind of doing those things for me. That could be the case. I'm not going to spend the whole time looking up this, but where was I had a thing saved because I wanted to look it up. Maybe I put it in the favorites. Let me look at that real quick. If I can't find it here in a minute, I'll just move on to something else. Let's see, it might be... Oh, it could be in a different folder. I can't find it, but basically I'll just state this, that a lot of what I've found that I for some reason can't find now is a lot of people saying that virtual desktop works better for them. But like this person said here, I don't understand why. I mean, it should be better with the link cable, you would think, right? Like, when, I don't know, but yeah, a lot of people say they have a better experience with virtual desktop. What is the specs of the laptop you purchased to play PC VR? Well, I can actually show you that pretty easily because I have the laptop I bought. Now you can't buy this anymore. Wait. Let me make sure I'm not signed in and it's not showing any weird stuff like that. It's not like giving out my address or anything. So this is the laptop I bought. As you can see, it's an Omen 16, Windows 11, AMD Ryzen 7, 16 gigabytes of RAM, which I actually I put 32 in instead of the 16, and this has a 512 gigabyte SSD, and but I also added a 1 terabyte, so it has this plus a terabyte. But other than that, it's the same. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 Max-Q, and you can also go to the specs, and here's the processor. Ryzen 7 5800H, up to 4.4 gigahertz max boost clock, 16 megabyte L3 cache, 8 cores, 16 threads, integrated AMD Radeon graphics, in a discrete NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 laptop GPU, 8GB DDR, 6 dedicated. Display is obviously 1080p, 16.1, but it does do 144 hertz. You're not getting like HDR though with it or anything like that. But other than that, like none of this truly matters except for like the the 16 gigabytes, which would be plenty to play VR also. I just kind of wanted to bump it up to 32 just because I do like video editing and stuff, and I just didn't want any slowdown or anything like that. But I mean, yeah, this is the laptop I bought. This is what I use. And so far, it has handled everything I've thrown at it. I haven't had a game that hasn't worked yet. I haven't had... I mean, you could argue that maybe the VR, but this is way above any recommended things for any VR that I've seen. If you know more about computers, I could be wrong. But, see, features. Yeah. Anti-glare display, stuff like that. But that's the laptop I've been using. Let me check one more thing here real quick. I just want to look at that page one more time, make sure it didn't show my address. Because sometimes web pages like to do that, which is kind of stupid. I don't really see it on there anywhere, which is good. You know how you go to Amazon and like the top left, it shows it? Anyway. Let's see. Thanks for what is the specs allowed? Just showed that one. Quest 3 best experience. See, now this I'm curious about this as well. There's a new... I'm getting too close to this. Let me back this off a little bit. Well, I guess it doesn't really go back too far. There's a new Oculus Link app for PC that includes RTX 4000 support, which I presume is AV1 encoding 2. I'm not sure what AV1 encoding is. Actually, let me look that up. Why does it keep coming up on this screen? Stop. I want it over here. Alright, let's find out. I'm going to just put this back up here. That's going to drive me nuts. Video codec. AV1 is a new video codec developed by the Alliance for Open Media. AOE Media. It is a royalty-free open-source video codec that offers better video quality and up to 30% smaller file size. Oh, that's pretty good. Then the high-efficiency video codec, the HEVC. Now, I don't know if that's better for or not. I have no idea. And I think Steam Link recently got an update too. So is this still valid? Is Virtual Desktop better than the new Oculus Link app? Well, I don't know. Let's see if we can find a Oculus Link app update. See what they updated, because I don't know what they updated. Let's see. Oculus Link update. Let's see if we can find it. Oh man, yeah, of course I'm not really going to be able to find it. Notes. I'm not really finding it, and if somebody does happen to know the answer to that, you can go ahead and comment there, because I'm actually curious about that. Thing is though, is I'd have to try it again. If those got updated, I'd have to give it a try to see if there's any difference. But I tell you what, like, it just works better. I feel like Todd Howard, but it just works. Like, Virtual Desktop somehow just works better than anything I've tried so far. It would be nice if these actually worked better now, but I don't know if they will. This one I'm not sure about. I don't know if I can answer that one. I'm sorry. Do we need a gaming PC for playing that kind of game with a virtual desktop? I have a MELE. Oh, it's a mini PC. Well, yeah. Yeah, this person probably answered that. If it meets the... Yeah, if what you have meets the requirements, yes, you can play. But you have to have some sort of a PC to play virtual desktop, because your headset has to, connect to something, especially if you're playing Steam VR. Now, I mean, you can play, obviously, Quest games that you download inside the Quest, but if you want to play Steam VR, you have to have the communication between the headset and something to, you know, put the Steam games in there. Or the, I guess, I've never actually bought a game on the Oculus app on the computer. But yeah, you probably, unless you just want to download the games within the store and the headset, yes, you need a PC for that. I test every way to connect to the PC wirelessly on my Quest 3, and Virtual Desktop has the best streaming quality in my opinion. That may be because I was using AV1. Nothing else has AV1 currently except for Virtual Desktop. Now that's curious, because this person up here said that this update may have added AV1. So maybe now Virtual Desktop isn't better than everything else. I don't know. At the time I made that video, for me anyway, it was definitely better. But you know, now if there's updates, that's kind of exciting. I should go try these things again just to see. Will Virtual Desktop get an update though? Like, what if all these things get an update and then Virtual Desktop gets an update and it's still better than everything? I have no idea. Been using Virtual Desktop for years. It works great. Personally, I like the personal theater room and pass-through room sometimes. I would love to try the Quest 3 where you can just see stuff and everything. I just discovered the magic of Virtual Desktop. It just works. Period. Amazing. I do have a question though. My Quest 3 still says AirLink is active. What's that about? Maybe you used AirLink once and it's still trying to connect to your computer that way. Mine still tries to connect, I think the other, well, it doesn't try to connect. It just says there's like a connection available or something like that because of previous connection. I'm not sure if that is what's going on there. I'm not sure about that one. They should go to jail for making a $15 product and selling it for $80. Let's see. Why don't most know about this? It's logical that a simple cable shouldn't cost more than $10, even if it's of high quality. When their headset, with all the optics, screens, and sensors, and costs $250? I mean, not a Quest 3. That's like $500, but I don't know if even the Quest 2. How much is a Quest 2? There's coming up on that screen again. Well, let's see. If you went to, let's say Amazon, and you wanted a Meta Quest 2. Yeah, $240 right there. I don't know where it's sold and shipped from. Last I saw it at Walmart, it was like $350. $270. Damn, they're pretty cheap now, I guess. There's one for $370. Okay, how about this? I'll go to Walmart and I'll search in store and I'll see how much it costs in the store. Well, that did not. Okay, Meta Quest 2. And I'll go to in store. So in store, it's $250. Yeah. I thought it was $350 for some reason. They really brought the price down to that. Damn. I think I paid $400. Or no. I remember I bought it before it had a price increase. And I bought it right before the price increased, I think. And then the price went way down. Probably because the Quest 3 came out, is what I would assume. Anyway. It is a steep price, but it is also in fiber optic cable, not copper. I don't think that's fiber, is it? Isn't a fiber cable kind of like a optical cable, almost like... Wait, okay, hang on. I got it. Why does it keep coming up in that damn browser? Is an Oculus... That's a browser. That's the go-to website. type in. I don't know. My computer's like not even. There we go. There's an Oculus Link cable. A fiber cable. I don't think it is. The Oculus Link cable allows you to connect your PC to your Oculus Quest 2 headset, allowing you to play VCR such as Steam. So here's what you need to know. The official Oculus Link cable is a USB 3.0 fiber optic cable with dual function. So it is fiber, right? And then somebody said, no, it's not a fiber optic cable. Fiber optic cables require a completely different transmitter and receiver. This right here, though, says Oculus Link. So here's what you need to know. The official Oculus Link cable is a USB 3.0 fiber optic cable. Actually, I have the box right back here. We'll find out. If it is one, it'll probably say it on here somewhere. Let's see here. It just says link cable. I'm sure it'll say here. This lightweight flexible headset cable connects Oculus Quest 2 or Oculus Quest to a compatible gaming PC, giving you access to the Rift library. Because, like, you would want it to say on the box if it was, right? It doesn't say. What about, like, possibly somewhere in the paperwork? See, now I'm curious. Because I thought fiber optic cables were like you couldn't bend them or break, like, they would break kind of like an internet cable or a, see, I don't even use it, it's still, I put it away. Or like an optical cable for like audio. That's kind of what I was thinking it was. Let me read some of this paper here real quick. Maybe it'll say what it is. So this is just like warranty stuff. I just want to know. Oh well, maybe this. So Oculus Link is meant for use with a compatible Oculus Quest headset. That meets requirement. Why would it not say in here what it is? That's just a bunch of different languages telling you the warranty. What about this little quick start guide here? Update or install Oculus app on your PC. Link cable. Yeah, it doesn't really say here. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't really say on the box or in the manual that I can see. But I mean, it says it right there on the website. I can't believe it doesn't say it somewhere on the actual package. I will say they package it nicely. Which is nice of them, I guess. I can't believe it doesn't say it though. Why? Yeah, just USB 3 Type C. That's all it says. It doesn't say fiber or optic anywhere, but it doesn't mean it's not one. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. With dual function kit, meaning it allows you to charge your device and play at the same time. So I guess it is fiber optic though. You see now when I bring that up, it's just going to be on this page again. Screen, I mean. There. Now, if I click it, does it happen again? Ah, why? Oh well. We'll just put it over there for now and minimize it. Alright, so. Yeah, I don't know. Unless you play Oculus Rift games, SteamVR just works. I've tried them all in virtual desktop with a good dedicated Wi-Fi 6 router. Yeah, in mine, I don't even have Wi-Fi 6 router. I have like the Wi-Fi 5, I believe, and it's still good. It's still really good. I can only imagine how good it is with the Wi-Fi 6. Yeah, Steam Link is garbage. So I bought both, but you were convincing me to get to Virtual Desktop. Did I reply to that? Oh, I have tried Airlink and Steam Link. Virtual Desktop is better than the other two. I do not like... Steam Link and Airlink just didn't work great for me. I'll have to try them again. But yeah, I don't know. I just found Virtual Desktop yesterday after struggling so much with Oculus Link. I bought the same cable, but something must be wrong or bugged with their software because it wasn't so bad before. Virtual Desktop just changed everything. Anyway, yeah, it just seems like most people have a better experience with it for some reason. Virtual Desktop Beta. In the headset, you need to click the 3 dots on the app. Yeah, somebody said something about there's a beta that you can use. Hey Google, set a reminder for like a half an hour from now.
Okay, today at 9:43 p.m. What's the title?
Check out Oculus Quest Link thing beta.
Okay, I'll remind you today at 9:43 p.m.
Thanks.
You're very welcome.
See, this person here, it really comes down to your system settings and what apps you play. For me, okay, this person's got an i9 4090, the best results using my official Link cable. Also, I'm using a laptop. A lot of like desktop PCs are probably more optimized for using VR. Let's see. No one wants to hear you talk. Once? How about twice? Try Contractor Showdown. Oh, game. I'll have to check that. I'll have to look into that one. LVR's free version of Virtual Desktop. Steam Link has been the best experience for me, and it's free. No. Virtual Desktop better. Steam UI's ass. You know you sound like an idiot. You can say someone's opinion is wrong. I like how quick I can start my Steam VR games. Okay, so let me see if I can find some more. I think we get the idea about the whole Steam thing. There was another video, a couple other things I wanted to look at here. There was a question I saw. Where was it? Actually, let me open up. It might be helpful to have both open, actually, the studio and this over here where we can just see the regular channel. YouTube Studio. This way I can just go to the comments. Yeah, because okay, I answered the one about that. This one right here. Let me open this in YouTube. Okay, so there was a question here. How did you mount it on the shock mount? The piece in the back of the mic blocks it. Well, I can do my best to show how it's mounted on here. So basically, right here is how I have it. I'm pretty sure they're talking about, because this here, you can't see the thumbnail, but it's about, I don't know if they're talking about this mic specifically, but this comes out, goes straight up, shock mount mounted right to it. The mic itself I have sitting there above, like there's these two little nubs in the back. I don't know if you can see them. See that? Those sit right above the grippy part of the shock mount. So there's really nothing getting in the way. I don't know if you can get a good look at how that is. And this is just a USB mic. Nothing fancy, gets the job done. Hopefully looking at it this way can help, because I don't really know how to explain it any better. You probably don't want to put the mic down in any too further. It doesn't really need to be in any further than that, really, because the bottom of the mic is right here. Like, it's basically touching the bottom. So having it stick up like that a little bit isn't a bad thing. It gives it room for these little nubs to be here. Again, the nubby thing. And then there's room for the wire. Other than that, I don't really know how to show how else I have it attached. That's just kind of what I'm rolling with there. Hopefully that might help. I did see that though, and I wanted to bring that up about how I had it on there. And this here. Oh shit, I'm sorry, I'm not showing this. Yeah, this was the person who asked about that. And let's see. Did you use some program to edit the audio before you uploaded the video? I have the same microphone, does not have the same quality that your audio. Okay, so the only thing, and I think I answered it in here. Yeah, right here. I said the only thing I might have had was some OBS built-in filters. And I say what they are. So if you want to know what my mic sounds like without the filters, where when it's just plugged in, right? Okay, every filter is now turned off. And if you notice, and I get real close, it peaks, right? So this is the raw sound of my mic right here. And if you can see here, this is the only thing I've ever done. Back then I probably had different, try not to peek here. Back then I may have had different filters, but over time this is what I've ended up using, where I've had noise suppression, a 3-band equalizer, which, you know, I bring down the mid a little bit. Low, I have a deep voice, so I leave that alone. And the high, I just put up a little bit, trying to get more of a broadcasty sound. I don't know if it works, but I kind of was trying it. I don't know if you can tell the difference as I'm speaking, but I'll show you kind of what it does. Like if you mess with this, and while you're talking, you'll hear the difference in sound and what, you know, this does when you're sliding this bar around. It really does make a difference. I think I had that on 350. And as far as quality goes, it's probably the same. I mean, it was like a $50 mic or something like that. At least, well, it might have been more. I got it for $50. I don't remember how much it originally is. And you can also see what this does, you know, when you change this around a little bit. But I have that around 1. And obviously, you know, you can raise the bass up in your voice a little bit, or you can take the bass out. I kind of have that at 0 for now, though, because my voice is already pretty deep. Now, the compressor is one of the most important ones, because that makes it so if I get too loud, it doesn't, like, freak out. Like, I'll show you here, too. Like, do you see right here? When I get too loud, it goes way red like that, right? So when I turn on my compressor, now if I get too loud, the compressor will kick in. It's like, hey, he's way too loud. Let's bring it down, kind of even it out a little bit. That way, even when I do get loud, it might distort, because if you get too loud close to any mic, and if it's a cheaper mic, it's going to distort like that. But the compressor will keep me from overdoing it and blowing out your ears, you know? And the limiter here, okay, I'll show you here. Now, if I take that compressor off, what this is supposed to do, let's see if it actually works. It's supposed to, like, go just under the thingy, like the threshold, where you can actually change this, because I have it working with the compressor. But the limiter, basically what you can do with that is you can stop it from peaking. Where if I bring it back here, see how when I talk, no matter how loud I get, it's not going to peak. But I have it to where it's just at 1, and it works with the compressor. So no matter how loud I get, it's going to keep it. It's going to pull it back just to that threshold where even if I get close and talk, see how it doesn't quite get, you know what I mean, to the end. But that is the only thing I've ever really done to my mic to make it sound better, hopefully, you know. Other than that, I can't really say that I haven't really done anything different. I used to have I don't know if there was anything else I used to use. Now, I will say something. I don't know why. Maybe if you happen to watch this, maybe you can answer this for me. If I go to this, okay, look down here. If I switch over to NVIDIA noise removal, let's see if it does it. No, you see, it's not gonna do it for me. Let me turn that off for a second. See how it's picking up like background noise? Now let's see. No, sometimes these two lines here won't match up and one will be louder than the other. But right now it's not. And I hear NVIDIA noise removal is actually better than the RNN. But I leave it on that because it doesn't mess up as much. And of course, now that I'm actually live, it ain't gonna do the thing that I want it to do. But yeah, just that's the only thing I've ever done. Again, this is how it sounds with it all off. Just basic mic noise, and again, that's all the filters back on. So there you go. Hopefully that helps. I don't know if it will, but that's the only thing I've ever done. Also, don't talk too close to your mic. I would say with this one, you don't want to get any closer than like that, because it will, like, if you get loud, it will, like, listen. I don't know if you can tell, but if you talk too loud, it sounds like kind of like there's no setting I can do to change that. You don't want to be too close to this one when you talk. Other than that, I have no idea what else would be the difference in yours and mine. You know, unless maybe one's faulty or not. I don't know. Yeah, the pop filter didn't fit for sure. That thing was goofy. But yeah, I definitely wanted to address that question too. And it's a shame that most of these people probably won't find this live stream, because I am trying to answer all these questions, and some of them I didn't answer on purpose recently, because I was like, oh, I can answer all these live, and then maybe I can go share this stream and timestamp where I answered this question. Might take me a little while to get it done, but sometimes just seeing a visual answer to a question is better than just reading it typed, especially when it comes to like, how did you set up your mic, like thing, which I'm no professional, but I research a lot and I try to learn as much as I can. And obviously I don't have a super expensive mic, which I'd like to get a better one at some point, but I would need, if I get one that's not USB, I'd probably need like a whole mixer and everything. And you know what? Maybe one day I'll get to that point, but let's go see how much this mic cost. Say you want to go to Amazon and buy it. Let's see. HyperX Solo Cast. Right now it is $41, and its list price is $60. You can also get like the more expensive versions of this, which is probably a lot better. But those are about 130 or 100. You can get different. The HyperX does a lot of different stuff, but the one I have is you know what, I can actually show this if I put it in this browser, because this one just shows like an incorrect address because I'm not signed into it. Yeah, this isn't my address, so I don't care. But right here you can see this is with the mic I have. Right now it's only $41. That's got pretty decent reviews. You know, out of 15,000, I don't know how many of these are like real, but you know, I wonder if there's like clips of people using it in here in the reviews. And it is a cardioid, by the way, too. That, let me make something clear. If you have a cardioid where it is this symbol means you have to talk in that direction. Like obviously it's not going to sound the same if you're talking in the back of the mic, right? Or the side. A cardioid means it's like in that one direction in the front. And if you could also get a mic where you're supposed to talk down into the top of it, but this one is designed to talk in the front, you know, like even though it looks round the whole way, like you could speak anywhere you want, it's not designed that way. Because even if you look inside, like you can see through the little grate stuff here where the it's pointed this way. So you basically want to speak right above where the light is. But it's nice to have the pop filter. I wonder if it works. Buh. Any different? Buh. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah. That could be an issue too, where if you're not speaking directly into the sound right here, sound direction. You know, you want to make sure you're talking right into the area right here where you're supposed to be speaking into it. I know most people probably know that. I just wanted to, you know, double check and say it again. Let me see if there's any other comments here to address. You've convinced me not to buy the pop filter. Well, actually, I think the pop filter came with one of the either the mic stand or the mic shock mount. I can't remember which one came with which. I don't remember. It's in the video somewhere though. But also this person here says you can search for a 3/8 female to 5/8 male screw adapter. So if you're having a hard time getting your thing to screw into the shock mount, or like say you just wanted the mic on the stand and you don't want to use the shock filter here, if it doesn't fit, you can get adapters and stuff like that too. Yeah. For sure. Now, let me go back. I accidentally closed YouTube out. Oops, I didn't mean to minimize that. Yeah, okay. Let me go back to the studio. See if there's anything else that I was I know there was a couple I had in my mind that I wanted to answer. So I don't want to be an asshole and not answer anything. This was just 1 hour ago. Same experience for me when I switched to virtual desktop. It was the game changer my Quest 3 needed. This Oculus software is trash. I don't know if I read that already, but yeah. And even with the Quest 3, people still seem to be having better experiences with the virtual desktop, which is very interesting. How about your voice? Okay. Which video is this under? Okay, it's under this one. This I just want to this I thought was funny and I want to talk about it and see if we can do a comparison. Okay, this person says, your voice sounds like Stephen Wright to me. Okay, so now we gotta find out. Okay, I know who Stephen Wright is. I think he's a pretty funny comedian. But we gotta find a clip of him. Stephen Wright. Now, the question is, do I sound like young Stephen Wright or old? Probably old because... Well, no, he was probably older than me, so I need to find one where he looks like he's probably in his 40s. Stephen Wright just for laughs. I ain't gonna watch the whole thing. We just need a clip of him talking. I'm not even gonna play it on screen just to try to avoid all that, but we can hear it. I'll make sure we can hear it. Let me pause this music. Turn this up slightly. Alright, let's see if we can hear him. Let me put on the headphones so I can actually hear it too. Get headphone here. Let's see.
off the plane and I forgot to undo my seatbelt and I'm pulling the plane through the terminal.
And I'm pulling the plane through the terminal. I mean, maybe, yeah.
I love this album.
Yeah, he's kind of got that monotone.
And I said, all right, so we start driving and I'm being really careful because it's an old car. And
I don't know, what do you think? Do I sound like Stephen Wright? I guess I can hear it a little bit, yeah. I guess I can hear that. Would have been cool if you looked up the price. Yes, I agree with this. I even commented, you're absolutely right. I should have looked up the price at the end of this to see what... It would take me a bit to do, but maybe in a stream coming up, I will do that. Because right now, if I were to do that, it would take probably a long time because it's 20 games I'd have to look up. I mean, I could do it, I guess. Hey, 365, what's up? You made it. How's it going? I'm just kind of answering questions and responding to some comments I've been getting. I've been trying to like answer the questions and stuff. You should do a bunch or until you get insert title. Could be an interesting video. That would be an incredible video. However, what if I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy these bundles, these mystery bundles until I get RoboCop. What if I never get RoboCop and I spend like $1,000 and I just never get it? That's the only thing that would stop me from doing that, but that would be a good idea. I agree. That would definitely be a good idea. Let me see. Let me look. What other comments did I want to bring up here? Why do I keep closing this down? That's stupid of me. But yeah, I guess I do kind of sound like Stephen Wright a little bit. The person's... I totally understand why they said that. YouTube Studio. Okay. We left off at the Stephen Wright one. Is there any other questions? Okay, here's one. View comments on YouTube. Oh, that's simple. I didn't know you could do it that way. All right. Now, this one, I would... when it comes to whether or not you should use a laptop on your bed, is very, very... probably something you should not do, ever. Now, if you had it on a... this thing... Oh, hang on, we'll get to it. Gas station putting another $5 in broke ass. You played the new game? Which game? Which new game do you mean? So, this thing here... is this the new one, or is this the old one? Yeah, this is the new one. Now, it does open up pretty far, right? See, like I show it here. It does open up pretty far, and you probably could sit this on a bed as high as it is, because that is very high, but I mean, if any dust from the bed gets in there, or you move around and the dust kicks up, or, you know, like, I would be very careful about putting a laptop on a bed, because, like, especially a laptop like mine, that's where it gets its air, obviously, and that's why this person asked the question. But I would say if you're gonna get a laptop stand that you want to put on your bed, this is a good one to do it with. Yes, because of how high it does actually get. It gets higher than just about any other one I've ever had. Yeah, see? Oh, like, that is pretty high, and if you sat that on your bed and your bed was made and it was flat and it wasn't a lot of dust getting kicked around, I guess this would be the way to go. Yeah, but it's hard for me to recommend anyone use their laptop on a bed, you know what I mean? But there'd be a good bit of airflow through here, even though it's on the bed. So yeah, if you're gonna get a stand for your laptop and you want it to be a cooling pad for your bed, I guess this one would be the way to go. Yeah. I'm not sure. The new one. I have no idea. I think the last new game I bought was either the Tomb Raider collect the Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 remaster and Helldivers. Let's see. Let me check the comments. Anything else I want to answer? Steam Link has the virtual desktop one. A lot of comments on that one. You know what? This is something I'd like to bring up too, and I don't need to show the video for this one. I don't know why, I noticed a lot of other people also, for a long time, for a few months, or I think it was a month or two, maybe just a month, I don't remember, but I was able to play like Dark Souls games, like all of them. 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, all of them. Online with no PlayStation Plus, and I don't know why. And I remember making a video about it, and a lot of people said they had the same thing happen to them, but eventually it went away. I don't know how long mine would have went until it went away, because I did have to I wanted to resubscribe so I'd have been able to play one of the games they put out on the higher tier thing, which is funny because I just use the base PlayStation Plus now. I don't ever go out of my way to get the other ones. But yeah, I would have loved to have known how long that would have actually lasted had I not resubscribed. Like, how long could I have rode that out? And I don't know why it let me why it worked so long, but it did. I have no idea. It's very curious. Very curious. Let's see. The virtual desktop one. Any other ones? What USB Type-C did you plug in the cable? How do I check what USB-C my thing has? I don't actually know how to check that. Let me look it up. How to... Actually, maybe if I look at that web page that shows the one I bought, it might say. Let me see. Because there's a specs, or maybe not the specs, but like where it shows all the things it comes with. Here, right here. It is a HP. Okay, here's what it has. 1 super speed USB Type-C. 10 gigabytes per second signaling rate. So it's that's actually not as good as some of the newer ones, because I think the newer ones go to 40 gigs, and you can actually plug in like external GPUs to that, I believe. But mine is 10 gigabytes per second, and it is a super speed USB Type-C. So yeah, that's the answer to that one. That was easy to find, thank goodness. Why does that keep going back to the top? I don't want it to do that. Why did you buy the worst cable? Hey, I don't know. I thought I was buying the best cable. Turns out the $80 bullshit right here. This. You'll be right back. All right, man. This apparently is not the best cable. I don't know why. This was $80, man. $80. And you know, I'm just this middle-aged man being like, I want to play VR games. So I bought things. I'm a sucker. I am a whole lollipop at this point for buying this thing. I'm going to try it again, though. I am going to plug this in. If there's updates to all these things, I don't know if there's one to this, but I can't remember. But I'm going to try all these things again. And I'm going to see if I can get a better experience with this. Because that would be great if the other things did work again. I still stand by my video, though. At the time I made it, and so far for me, it's been the best experience. What else? I think that was most of what I wanted to cover, what I wanted to talk about. With the comments, there was those questions I really wanted to answer. Let's see. These are. So Oh, that's interesting. Somebody said, I noticed when I press E in the enhanced edition of System Shock, it sort of feels like the modern way to play it. That's interesting. I'll have to give that a try. Let's see, now I'm back. I'm all the way back to the Baldur's Gate stuff. Okay, yeah, those were the newest comments that I wanted to talk about, I believe. Let me just scroll real quick to make sure. What's this one? Yeah, this person said I was overcautious with that, the RAM upgrade video, which, hey, I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to fry my computer no matter what. Now, I probably should have unplugged the battery. I didn't unplug the battery, but I should have. I did unplug the battery and put the SSD in, which, I looked it up, though, and people were like, yeah, you don't really need to put it in to put the RAM in, or undo it to put the RAM in, so I didn't. And it's fine. Obviously, the computer's still working, but yeah, maybe I should have unplugged the battery for that, too. That person was probably right. Somebody asked if we're getting survival mode on Starfield. I have no idea. That'd be kind of cool, though, wouldn't it?
There's a notification for a man with big breasts.
Oh, well, thank you, Google. Yeah, now we're back into the Starfield video. So I think that covered all the questions that people had. Now we just gotta, when I end the stream, timestamp, send them, like, comment the stream, and then like a timestamp to the answer to their question. Hopefully I get a chance to do that for everybody, because that was the whole plan with this stream. Because I mean, I don't expect all those people to find my channel again and be like, oh, he answered my question. Like, most of those people that commented probably aren't even subscribed, so they'll never even know that this live stream exists. But I wanted to answer all those questions because I don't like leaving people hang like that, you know? I'm glad people like that video I did about Cheat CC. Yeah, a lot of what you said here really hit home hard. Great video. Well, thank you, Toothless Ninja. I appreciate that comment. I'll show it here on screen. Yeah, I appreciate that. Where did that go? Where was that? Oh no, every time I switch it, it goes to the different thing. Well, you know who you are. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that video. Yeah, every time I switch it, it goofs up here. Other than that, I think that's it. I did have a funny comment a long time ago. Back when I used to, when I would drink in my videos, which I obviously quit drinking in my videos. The only time I drank now was during a live stream. But not this live stream, because it's like, well, I guess I had been live for a little bit. When I first started, it was earlier. It's too late. It's too early for me to drink. I don't like drinking when it's too early. Somebody said they shouldn't let me, what was it, meandering? Oh, come on. I want to find that comment. It was funny. Oh, I know how to find it. Yeah, I found it funny. It wasn't even mean. Like, it was probably supposed to be mean, but I didn't find it mean because it was just funny. Let me see. I gotta find the channel. Videos. Where would that comment be? Which video was it? I think it was the one where I was opening that thing I bought from that Martin store. And it was a VCR. I think I said, like, what did I just buy on it or something? This one here. Where would it be? Okay, maybe it wasn't that one. I could have swore it was. Oh, maybe it was this one? Your video was fucking dog shit. Yeah, it probably was. That's awesome. Oh, I pinned that one too. That's amazing. This is the realist assembly. building right now. I'm so confused. I'm glad this video did help some people, but this person here is not wrong. Because a lot of people thought I was doing a tutorial video, and it wasn't. It was just a video of me putting together a shelf, and I should have formatted it into like a tutorial video, but it wasn't, and it should have been. And that's why some people were like, this sucks. I'm like, yeah, I get it. Oh man, I think I could have swore maybe the person deleted their comment, because I don't see it anymore. I could have swore it was on this one. Let me look again. Comment, sort by newest penis bloggerty. Unusually early, Mr. Penis. Yeah, this is just kind of a stream out of nowhere. I wanted to answer some questions I was getting in the comments. Thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain. Well, I'm sorry that I upset you. Why isn't... They must have deleted their comment. Because it was funny. Why would you delete that? I thought it was hilarious. Something about YouTube shouldn't have let meandering alcoholics on YouTube or something like that. Damn it. I was really proud of this video here. It didn't get many views though. The Pogs one. Wonder if it had any comments on it. Nope, 0 comments. I had some cool ones though, man. Like, I don't know if you ever played Pogs, but yeah, I had some really neat ones. Can't really see them. I like the Power Ranger. What's that guy doing at Dinosaur, dude? I had some cool Power Ranger ones though. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I see it anymore, unfortunately. That's a real shame. Oh, there was a funny one too in this KFC console video. Where is it? Oh, come on. And more people not talking. 4,000 series could keep chicken really warm. Would love to hear my thoughts on The Last of Us Part 2. I haven't played it, but I know like all the spoilers, and the game looks like a fun game, but story-wise, I don't know. I know like I don't want to spoil it obviously while I'm streaming, but I mean, it is what it is, you know, but I mean, I'm sure it's fine. It just, I don't know if I agree with what they did so early in the game. I mean, because you get pretty attached to that person, and then, I don't know. Kind of sucks, but that's the story they wanted to tell, you know? Oh, right here. You look like the dude who would love a KFC console. Is this meant to be a troll comment? No, I'm just saying he looks like a dude who would love to own a KFC console. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. Just saying. What? Of course you remember that, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Look at this. This is the face of a man right here that wants a KFC console. Let me see. Let me see if we can get... We need to get a screenshot of a man that needs a KFC console in his life. Right there. That right there. That is the face of a man that needs KFC in his life. There we go. There it is. Oh, I should use that in the thumbnail someday. Put chicken there. There, you got a comment. Okay, your pog has it. Oh, it does? Let me go check it. I gotta go back to the studio. Just give me a second here. Oh man, my jaw is killing me tonight. Comment. Another comment. 3. That's 3 comments. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Maybe those comments will push the video out to somebody and they'll get to see it. I was so passionate about that video. I worked so hard on that. But I guess Pogs just aren't a big thing. Plus, if you're gonna look up Pogs, there's probably way better videos than mine. But I tried. Like, let's just look it up. Like, go to YouTube and just search Pogs and see what videos come up. I bet mine's not anywhere near there. Yeah, like, look at all these. 42,000 views. Like, what's the odds that mine would even show up? I don't even remember what my thumbnail looked like, to be honest with you. Oh, wait, what if I type in remember Pogs? Because I think that's what I called it. Is mine in here anywhere at all? Yeah, I don't think so, man. You know what I find curious too? See, I'm not signed in on my main account right here. I don't even show up for some reason in a search. Like, it's not like, did my account get shadow banned or something? Because like, I'm not here anywhere. Like, that comes up, but that's it. If one of you guys search me, do you find me or something? Maybe I drink too much in my streams and they YouTube shadow banned me or something. Ulrich, hi. How are you doing? Phantom Arbiter. Are you gonna play Star Wars Battlefront on Thursday? You love Pogs, Blair? I loved them too. That was one of my favorite things back then. I don't know if I'm gonna play Battlefront or not. I'd have to buy it. Is it out? When does it come out? Thursday? That might be kind of fun to play. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. Oh yeah, I guess I can make the screen bigger again. I was thinking about playing. My problem is like, I find Star Wars games fun. I'm just not like a huge Star Wars person. It's not that I don't like Star Wars. I just haven't really got super into it. So it probably doesn't connect with me the way it does other people. But I still think it would be fun to play it. And I even like the newer Battlefront games. So I'm pretty sure the old ones are worth playing. They're probably a lot of fun. Yes, the classic games ported to PC with dedicated servers. I think you can even get them on the console too. And that's cool. That's awesome to bring the multiplayer back though. Yeah, the top result if I filtered by channel. I noticed that. Like, it only happens if you filter by channel though. So I'm not sure why it doesn't come up. Because it used to come up in a search without filtering by channel. I'm not really sure what changed. It doesn't even show up with your name in it. Yeah, wouldn't it be weird if YouTube shadow banned me? Do you get shadow banned for drinking on streams? I don't know. Let me look it up. Can you get shadow banned for drinking on YouTube? YouTube doesn't. It says YouTube does not shadow ban. The official YouTube Twitter account has declared loud and clear that YouTube doesn't shadow ban. YouTube doesn't shadow ban channels. I mean, I don't know if you believe that or not, but let's see. I think YouTube has shadow banned me. What's this person say? I have a YouTube channel, gaming channel with nearly 2,000 subs. The last 2 years or so, I have few hundreds. And then I got a lot of subs over time. You're not shadow banned. You're just making videos that nobody wants to watch. That's not the problem I'm having. The problem I'm having is I don't show up in a search, which is strange. Okay, well, how about channel not showing up in YouTube search? Why your channel or video isn't in YouTube search results. If you recently created it, no. Find your channel. Maybe it just has to do with ranks or something like that. You know what actually is weird too is the video that Papa Gut made used to come up too. And I don't even think that does anymore. Because it used to, like, if I typed my name in, yeah, because the one that Papa Gut responded to my video used to show up also, and all my videos would show up alongside it. That's so weird. Oh well. It's because you aren't making any ad revenue for them? Yeah, maybe. But then why did it used to show up and not now? Like, it used to show up. A lot of my videos would show up when I searched my name. My channels would show up. You know what I mean? Like nothing is showing up except for the stream I'm doing right now. Which is really strange. Because I used to show up way before this. But if you do filter by channel, right there they are. Does that make any sense? Huh. They prioritize what makes the money. I wasn't making the money back then, and you know, it showed up before. I wonder why it's not showing up now, though. You trying to play something with drinks? I'm looking for a reason to get tipsy. Yeah, well, usually when I stream, I'm having a drink or something like that. Maybe they thought you were going to climb a clock tower. Yeah, maybe. But according to that, they don't shadow ban people. Should we believe that? Is that something we should believe? I don't know. I mean, I'm not that worried about it as long as people are finding the videos. That's all that really matters. I just find it curious that I don't come up in a search. And if I ask YouTube on Twitter, I'll just get some robot that answers me and like doesn't tell me anything that matters. But yeah, like, why doesn't the Papa Gut? What if I type in Papa Gut after that? Papa Gut. Shows up there. See? If I actually type in my name and then the Papa Gut one, there's the video he made with me in it. But like, why does it? They didn't shadow ban Papa Gut, right? So why isn't his even showing up? And even if I spell it out like with the capital letters, still doesn't work. So I don't know. That's very peculiar. Yeah, I don't know. And you probably can't even find it because Papa Gut's shadow is heavier than he is. Oh, jeez. Could you imagine? Let's see here. Channel not showing up in search. Let me see if I can find other people that's been having the problem. See if they can explain what's happening. Have you ever asked yourself, why doesn't my YouTube channel show up when I search for it? If so, you're not alone. Many content creators run into the issue of their channel not showing up in the YouTube search results. But why does this happen? Okay, but my question is, why did it used to show up and now it's not? YouTube channels tend not to show up in the search results when they are brand new or have a lack of authority. If a channel was created recently or has not uploaded any videos, this will cause the channel... Oh yeah, but I uploaded. When I talk to creators, they often ask me low channel age, low channel authority, minimal video uploads, no channel keywords. Well, I have channel keywords. Low channel authority. YouTube channels with low authority are less trustworthy in the eyes of YouTube. YouTube wants to share channels with users that are going to entice users to stay on YouTube for longer duration. So YouTube tends not to rank channels with low authority. I mean, yeah, maybe that's it. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is it used to show up and now it doesn't. And now I'm done talking about it because nobody cares. Ellis Villain, how's it doing? How's it going? Just came from a Michael Does live stream and watched your video on it. The pipeline is what I live for. The pipeline? I'm not sure what you mean. Man, it's been a while since I made those old videos. Sometimes I don't know if I leave them up because they have a lot of views on them, but I don't know. I made 3 of them though. I'm not sure which one you watched. What is Michael up to lately? I know he was doing that weird thing where people like they'll stream like either twice or like they'll do like the vertical thing. I don't, if you're streaming vertically, I'm not going to watch your stream because it just bothers me. I can't stand it for some reason because I don't watch on my phone. I watch on a TV screen, and the picture being like this with the black on the side drives me nuts for some reason. So I don't really I don't tend to watch those as much unless I'm like friends with someone or something like that. Social Blade says you are making $500 a year. Yeah, I checked my Social Blade, and it's not like I'm doing absolutely nothing for their site, you know. So I don't understand the issue. Yeah, it's $47 to $700 or $754 yearly earnings. I'm ranked at a C+. Ooh. What does that mean? The total grade is a visual representation of the Social Blade rank, or SB rank, based on the rankings against... Problem is, though, is like, Social Blade's kind of been proven to, like, not mean much either. You know what I did, though? I fucked up. Check this out. When I was experimenting with, like, unlisting all my streams, I accidentally deleted 2,627 views off my channel, all because I just unlisted a couple streams. Sure, they're public now, but I'm never gonna like undo that. That was a stupid thing. I lost like $11 for that too, apparently. But like, what a stupid thing to do. Like, what? That sucks. That I think your videos should still count if they're unlisted. I understand if you private them, why they wouldn't, but like if they're unlisted, people can still go find them if you share it, the link. That's real weird how that just takes away your views like that. Still shit talking his chat, streaming vertically, just walking and farming subs. I agree with the vertical streams. I heard somebody been talking and saying that he's been view botting and like sub botting his streams. I'm not here to say I know if that's true or not, but it's just a rumor I've been hearing. It means you are from Canada. I don't know what you're talking about. Not as stupid as doxing yourself on a live stream. Hey, I deleted that live stream. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, don't play with Google Maps when you're live, because it likes to show your address, apparently. Like, if I go to maps.google.com, the first thing that pops up is my fucking home address. It shows my town there, and I didn't realize that it was showing it in the left there, so that was pretty stupid of me, wasn't it? I mean, you gotta own that one. But I hopefully I deleted that stream in time. But might well be, but YouTube short streams have way more discoverability. Another lolcow I watched got 2K in one go and normally has 20. See, now I found a lot of people said that YouTube shorts were killing their channels and it wasn't growing their channels at all. That's interesting how that works for some people, and some people it doesn't. Autocorrect make me seem like English isn't my first language. Yeah, autocorrect messes with me sometimes too. Showing your address accidentally has a risk of getting swatted live. Yeah, it sure does. That's why I deleted that stream as quick as I possibly could. By the way, hi, Shinji, how you doing? Also, even if I wanted to do the whole... See, I'm not trying to say I'm better than anyone else. I'm not. I'm absolutely not. But I'm also not chasing that whole, like, oh, the newest thing is to stream vertically. I gotta stream vertically so people can swipe and find my thing. how am I supposed to do a stream the way I stream vertically? Like, I show my screen and I play games and, like, I don't even know how I would do that vertically. You know what I mean? I don't know. So I don't even know what. I just don't, like, I just learned how to do all this. You know what I mean? And YouTube's like, oh, by the way, all this work you put into figuring out how to stream this way? Nah. Everybody wants vertical now. It's like, Jesus. Ulrich's Steam page. I thought that said sperm page for a second. Holy shit. I was like, what? We need to have that Steam page be more active, so there's actually a point in people going there. Sperm page. Could you imagine if I had a sperm page? What would it be? You know what? I don't even want to know what it would be. Let's just stop talking about it. Hey, we're up to 4 members. Woo! It's like Discord, but it's on Steam. And it's not private at all. You don't know what SWAT it is? When, like, people call, the cops and have them sent, like, say you're watching, like, Boogie2988 stream or something like that, and you know his address, and you call his local cops, and you're like, oh, hey, this guy at this address, he's got his whole family at gunpoint, and he's threatening to kill him and stuff. So then they gather their police force, and they go to their house, and somebody could potentially get killed by doing that. And I believe if you SWAT somebody, that should be attempted murder, because that person might get fucking shot. You know what I mean? I don't think that should be anything anyone ever does at all. But it happens a lot. People get swatted a lot. If you're going to stream, you're probably better off using a VPN so that, you know, people can't, like, look up your address or anything, because, yeah, that's ridiculous. Imagine just dying because somebody called and said you were, you know, going to do something like that. It's crazy. It is stupid, I agree. But people will be people, I guess, and what can you expect? It's a very dangerous prank, that's for sure, though. And sometimes you never know. Somebody might hate someone enough that they hope that it does go bad. Which I think there are cases where it did end up going bad. I could be wrong, but I guess I'm getting kind of a shadow on my face there like that. But yeah, that whole thing is insane. How long have I been live? Well, it's only been an hour and a half. That's not bad. Hopefully I addressed all the questions that I saw in the comments that I wanted to get to. I think I did. I just gotta figure out a way to be like, hey, I answered this question in the stream. Here, click this timestamp. I don't know how to timestamp. Because you can't, like, timestamp a link to a stream. You'd just be like, oh, I answered about this time. That'll take me a while to respond to everybody, but I'll try my best. I hope they have to refund the cops for wasting their time. I don't know. I know some people have gotten in a lot of trouble for doing it, and I think one kid ended up going to prison for it or something. I don't know what his name was. Yeah, I can't find anything about it, but yeah. Let's see. Swatting gone bad. Ooh, FBI finally tracks swatting incidents as attack increased nationwide. I think that one guy went to jail for, like, a long time. I just can't find the article about it. I think it's illegal and a misuse of police time. So probably, yeah, it is definitely a waste of their time. It's thousands of wasted dollar hosting a SWAT. They should pay it back. Yeah, get a fine. A lot of people that stream and are on YouTube say that they go to their police station and they're like, hey, you know, I do this thing. I'm on the internet a lot. If you ever get a call that says something's going down, you know, you could call and ahead of time and make sure, because I think Review Tech said that he did that and he's gotten swatted before too, and when they get those calls, they're a little more hesitant to charge in, you know, full bore because of it. That would be scary though, really scary. And I know Woody from PKA, Woody got swatted one time and he didn't know that he was surrounded by cops, and he kept seeing weird stuff happen, and he had a shotgun in his hand. He was going down the steps with a shotgun. Imagine if he'd have opened his door and he had that gun in his hand. He could have lost his life because he didn't know what was happening and thought somebody was trying to break into his house or something, you know? He tells that story on the podcast. I just don't remember which one. He probably brought it up a couple times, come to think of it. I think Ludwig and his wife did that, because they were too. Oh, yeah. I don't know a whole lot about Ludwig. I know I've seen clips of his videos and stuff before. I mean, there's clips all over the place of people having that happen to them and everything. Luckily, a lot of the time it doesn't, nothing bad happens, but sometimes it probably does. Unfortunately. Man, I'm pretty excited though for Dragon's Dogma 2 to come out. I was trying to think, like, I did want to play Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, but like I don't know if I want to sink time into that and then immediately buy Dragon's Dogma 2, because I think I want to play Dragon's Dogma 2 more. So I think I'd rather get that first, and then when I have the time later, get Final Fantasy. Maybe I'll do it that way. I don't know. Okay, gotta go early start. All right, man. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Have a good one. What day does that come out? I forget. Is it the 22nd? Let's see. Release date. Yeah, March 22nd. Yeah, because if I bought Final Fantasy, there's no point in buying that when I want to play Dragon's Dogma more. There's a lot of games I want to play. I want to try the Stalker games they put out, like the old PC Stalker games. I want to play. Actually, I could probably just play them on PC though. Way too many good games out right now. I agree. Haven't even finished one run on Elden Ring. That's how behind I am. Playing Helldivers 2 is my current flavor of the month. Yeah, I did play Elden Ring a lot, but right now I've been playing mostly Helldivers 2 and the Tomb Raider remasters. I finished the first Tomb Raider, actually. I got through that, and now I'm working on Tomb Raider 2. I just started that one, which I thought was cool because back in the day, my cousin, she was the one that had the PlayStation. She had the Tomb Raider games, and I only got to play them a little bit when I watched her play them, and sometimes I would help her out. So I did see some of the games, but I never got to see them the whole way through. So this time I'm finally getting to play them the whole way through for myself. And it's cool too, because like the nostalgia, like I'll see a location in the game and I'm like, holy crap, I remember seeing this so long ago when we were sitting in her room playing the game. And like I was just kind of standing there looking, and I was like, wow. It's like you just remember the room, the way it was set up, and just being younger. I don't know. It brought a bunch of memories back. It was kind of neat. Then I fell off a cliff and died. So Helldivers 2 though was really good. I've been having a lot of fun with that too. They got that mech suit that you can walk around in now. That was pretty fun to use, that's for sure. Didn't even know about Tomb Raider. I played it years ago. Same with Battlefront 2. It's coming out. Yeah, they remastered the Tomb Raider games, and you can press start and swap between the old and new graphics at any time you want. And it's funny too because it's still based on the old games, right? So everything's like square. And some places where they updated the graphics, it's square, but it looks newer. Let me see if I wonder if I could go to PlayStation's website and see the screen. I took a ton of screenshots. Let me see if I can actually find those online. I can show you what I mean. Like, it does look better. It does look better. But I actually preferred playing most of it in the old one because I wanted to play how I remembered it being. That's awesome, actually. They should do that with Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah, I agree. That'd be awesome. Oh, that's right. They are remastering that one, and aren't they calling it something like Delta? Let me see if there's a way to view my screenshots online here, because I've been taking comparison shots now for a long time. Man, these are the goofy puzzles they make you do now to sign into your account. Must have been because they kept getting hacked. Piece of dust floating around. Yes, sign in now, please. I know you can view them on your on the app, but I don't know about on the thing here. Let's see. Game library, maybe. No, not that. Well, yeah, I don't know. I guess I could search just if it's even possible. Can you view PlayStation screenshots online? How to access PS5 game captures on PlayStation app? How do I view downloaded online? Here, maybe somebody answers it here. I stumbled upon this thread. I don't know if it's new, but on my PlayStation Android app, there's now a download button. Still trying to find the solution. I don't know if it's possible. I think you have to have the app. Oh, what about, can you get a PlayStation app on PC? Ooh, is this download? Is this a thing? No, that looks... See, now that's for Google. That's not PC. Damn. No, I know you can download some Google apps on your PC if you have the right thing, but... Man, that sucks. Services, maybe? PS5? Why can't you view them online? That is so goofy. You can remote play, is all I know. Yeah, I do have the remote play app. I just can't believe that you can't view your screenshots online. That is weird. Hi, what do you do? Hi, Tony. What do? I do... whatever. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see anywhere to find any screenshots you take, so... I guess you have to have the PlayStation app to do that. But there is a workaround for this, and I can do this right now. So just turn on the PlayStation and use the remote play thing, and then I can just show you screenshots of what I was talking about. Should have just done that instead of looking around for the thing online, huh? Just pretty simple solution. Every once in a while my brain kicks in and does something important. Are you a gamer? I'm just kind of a guy that does a little bit of whatever. I do play games, yes. Let's see here. Hey, there's actually an update for that. Okay, so here's what I mean. Let's see. Right here's an example. Why is it so dark? Am I insane, or is that like incredibly dark on here? Doesn't look that dark on my TV, but it looks insanely dark on here. Or is it because of that? Yeah, that's just dark. Let's see if I can find a better example. Okay, yeah, there is an area in the newer graphics, and here is the same area with the old graphics, right? So let me see what else. Yeah, old graphics, new graphics. There's better examples somewhere along the line. Let's see. There's that. Yeah, there's that woman after you kill her. Old version. It's very dark. Oh, here's a good example. That's the old school version, the original Tomb Raider. New. And then some of the locations also were yeah, there's a good difference too, where it shows what they did. And they actually made their mouths move in the new versions too. Yeah, there's new, old. There was a hallway I was in. Oh, I don't have a different version of that. That's gnarly. Oh yeah, that's Laura, like a different version of her standing there. For some reason I didn't take a picture of that. There's the old, the new. Oh, this is one of the areas right here. Doesn't that make you a gamer? Do you find it embarrassing to call yourself a gamer? I feel like if I say I'm a gamer, that labels me as just a gamer. Like, there's more to people than like just their hobbies, right? So like, I'm a person that enjoys games, I guess. But a gamer would mean that, like, I feel like that would mean that that's all I do. I don't know. There we go. Ah, so better lighting models, yeah. So this area here, you can see what they did. It's like, it's still blocky. Everything's based on squares, but it's just the graphics are insanely different. With even stuff like that, like there's the old, the new. I think the HDR is kind of messing and like making it look dark. Yeah, there's the old hallway. New, you know, kind of gross. They made that look a lot more gross. Oh, okay, there's old, new. I think you get the idea, though. I was hoping that I had a better, like, one real good, example. Oh, yeah, okay, that was all of them. That was Helldivers. You're a gamer, a YouTuber. You can be many things. That makes life worth living. Exactly. I enjoy many different things. I also play music. So I guess you could say I'm a musician. And that doesn't label me as just one thing. So I guess I'm a gamer. I'm a musician. I'm a YouTuber. I'm also a middle-aged balding man. I know the nostalgia, right? Like, that's why I had to have those games. I was just like, I need to play these again. I need to see these locations again. So I did. I'm surprised though. I could have swore I took pictures of the early game stuff. Oh, here's a good example too. You got the Sphinx. There's the old style of it, and then they redid that too. So apparently I do have more. The vegetation is a big difference too. Like there's the old, everything's kind of flat, and then they made it much more thicker, and it actually has like depth to it and everything, which I thought was pretty cool. And oh, they cleaned up the pictures on the walls and stuff like that. There is kind of hard to, you know, then they really cleaned that up a lot too. Good synthwave in the back. That is from a YouTube channel called White Bat Audio. They do royalty-free music. This one is called Oblivion Cyberpunk / Dark Synthwave Mix royalty-free. And it's like an hour and 28 minutes long, and I just kind of let it loop when I stream. I have different ones. There's a couple different ones I use, but I like this one a lot because it's more relaxing. The other one's a little more, I don't know. It depends on what I'm doing. I like to match the mood, I guess. But yeah, I think you get the idea. But yeah, that I really enjoyed swapping through the graphics. I was hoping to get the bridge area though. I wanted to show that. I could have swore I took a picture of it, but yeah, the new graphics definitely take a different approach for lighting, so some things will look a lot darker. Oh, here is a huge difference. This is a huge difference. See, in this, how in the old school version the sky just was kind of non-existent, so it was black. In the updated version, like I'm standing in the same location here, but they added a skybox and there's a sun and everything. Same location. See the dead the dinosaur down here? Same exact location. This one really shows the difference in graphics. Thing is still dead here, but there's a whole sky they added. I don't think I'm going to get a much better comparison than this one. That one really shows the difference they did. Do you think Taylor Swift is overrated? I don't know. I don't think I've ever listened to Taylor Swift. And if I have heard her, I don't know. I mean, I probably wouldn't. If I heard a song, I might recognize it, but I don't know. I'm not sure actually what her music sounds like. That's the music I make typically. Carpenter. Oh, okay, nice. It's literally day and night. Yeah, that one. That is a big difference in that one. Like I said, I don't think there's any other locations that will show really just how much of a difference there is. But it's just kind of funny though, because it is still based on squares, you know, because it has to be the way the game is designed. You need the squares for it to for the way she moves. And I haven't really played with. They actually made a new control, like a modern controls. I don't like them. I like the old tank controls. That just feels more normal to me. The modern controls were more. They make more sense, but I don't know how to make her move the way I'm used to her moving, so I just played with the old controls. Maybe I'll give the modern controls a chance. But I just kind of wanted to enjoy the experience as I remembered it before. Maybe if I play it again, I'll try the modern controls. Make sure nobody's trying to get a hold of me just to be safe. I've kind of been dead to the world here for a little bit. Well, except for streaming anyway. Oh, my drink's empty. That's no fun. I'm thirsty and I don't have anything. Funny how we make old games look new and new games feel old. Yeah, right? That is something else, how that happens. Like nostalgia kicks in, people are like, oh, I want to play old games again. But then they make the games look newer, and it's a weird cycle. It is a weird cycle. But hey, I think I did everything I set out to accomplish with the stream. I answered a bunch of questions and all that stuff. I think I've been live for almost 2 hours, so I'm going to get going. This was kind of an impromptu stream. I just been seeing a lot of questions I wanted to answer. So I appreciate everyone that was here hanging out with me. It's been fun. Hopefully I'll see you again sometime. And let me get the old outro music going here. All right. Again, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I had fun. I'm sure I'll be back streaming again. I like streaming, so I'll be back some point. Thanks again, and hey, maybe I'll see you around on the internet again someday. Later.